Namo Amituofo Buddha. So some people ask, what is one-heartedness in Nianfo? What does it mean to practice Nianfo one-heartedly? So in the Amitabha Sutra, we see Sakyamuni Buddha told us that if people can recite the name of Amitabha Buddha one-heartedly at the time of death, then one can seek rebirth to the land of ultimate bliss. So what does one-heartedness mean? So don't overthink and overcomplicate things. So one-heartedness is very simple. One-heartedness simply means that one is focused, one is concentrated, one is not distracted by other thoughts. One is single-mindedly reciting the name of Amitabha Buddha. So it doesn't mean that one doesn't have other thoughts. We can have other thoughts, but we are not distracted by them. We don't pay attention to them. Rather, our attention is entirely on the name of Amitabha Buddha. It's like when you are doing something that you love the most, and other people tell you to go out and play, and there are all kinds of distractions, but we're not distracted by them. Or at the time of death, you might experience pain, suffering from the physical body, but again, you're not distracted by this. Your mind is single-mindedly on the name of Amitabha Buddha. Or your family members, they might be so attached to you, they don't want you to leave, and they might be crying, and again, you're not distracted by them. Your focus is single-mindedly on the name of Amitabha Buddha. So this is not difficult, and it can be done by everyone. So this path is called the easy path, and Amitabha Buddha opened this easy path for us, especially to receive beings like us who can't realize enlightenment by our self-effort. So we rely on the power of Amitabha Buddha. And of course, people also use this method to achieve enlightenment, and enlightened beings also use this method to seek rebirth. But as long as we can chant this name one-heartedly, that we are not distracted by other thoughts at the time of death, then we can definitely seek rebirth to the Pure Land. We don't even need to wait to the time of death. It's just like in the here now. If we are not distracted by other thoughts, if we are just wholeheartedly recite the name of Amitabha Buddha, then we can plug in with the Pure Land. We are connected to the Pure Land already. We are connected to Amitabha Buddha already. And it can help us to be meditative and to obtain peace of mind in the present. So of course, there are different degrees of one-heartedness. So at the beginning, when we practice Nianfo, we might notice that even when we recite the name, we still have a lot of thoughts. But the base level is that at least we can sort of control those thoughts and just bring our focus on Amitabha Buddha. And slowly, as we keep practicing Nianfo, we'll realize that there are fewer and fewer thoughts. And when we recite the name, it becomes purer and purer. So the less thoughts you have, the purer your recitation, then you can resonate with Amitabha Buddha really well, and you really become one-hearted with Amitabha Buddha. And then maybe perhaps in the end, we might only just left with the name of Amitabha Buddha. If we can do this constantly in our life, like in every moment of our life, if we only think exclusively on the name of Amitabha Buddha, then we realize Nianfo Samadhi. So what is Nianfo Samadhi? So in the Suragama Sutra, row 5, Bodhisattva Mahasammaprapta gave us a really good explanation of what Nianfo Samadhi means. It means that one is thinking exclusively on Amitabha Buddha. It means that one can have the perfect control of the 6 senses, our eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind, by having this pure continuous thoughts on Amitabha Buddha in every moment of our life. But it's okay, we're not there yet. It's okay, we have not obtained Nianfo Samadhi, and we might not be able to in this life for some of us. This is fine. We don't need to obtain Nianfo Samadhi to gain rebirth. The base level is that we can sort of control other thoughts, and we're not distracted by them. We can focus on the name of Amitabha Buddha when we practice Nianfo. And with this level of focus, with stiff faith and willingness to seek rebirth, we can definitely seek rebirth to the Pure Land. So a very good example of one-heartedness is shown by this 83-year-old grandma I just met during my walk after dinner. So she also practiced Nianfo, and I think she has practiced this for many years. And you can really see how one-heartedness, how focused she is when she is chanting the name. I was shooting her, but she was not distracted at all. She just kept the focus on the name of Amitabha Buddha. So I'll show her video in the end. Namo Amitabha Buddha.
Amituofo, 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 Amituofo.